today we're going to be making clear slime. So first you're going to want to get your ingredients. This is baking soda. I'm using baking soda because right now I do not have any Nickelodeon slime solution. But how you want it to be very clear is usually using Nickelodeon slime solution. So that's just a tip. But our ingredients are clear glue. Any size will work. I just have this gallon size because that's the only one I have. A bowl, any size, anything works. 2 spoons, a metal one, yes, a metal one, and a plastic one, or another metal one, doesn't matter. And contact lens solution, glitter if wanted, and color if wanted. I don't want to use color. A container, and usually you would use Nickelodeon slime solution, but I just have this for now. So first you're going to want to take your bowl. Why I have 2 spoons is because the plastic spoon that I have is going to be used to pick this up. You don't need this if you're not going to use the baking soda. But you're going to want to use a metal spoon when you're mixing the slime because it doesn't stick as well. So next, you're going to want to take your glue. I have this big glue. And you're going to want to add as much glue as you want. I want to do just about halfway to the bowl. And that's how much you should get, just so that you can have the perfect amount. And right now, it should be clear as glass. So that's what it should look like. It should look really clear, and you should be able to see through it. Then you're going to want to add your glitter, or your color, or whatever you want to add. I want to add these stars. They're really pretty, and they're gold, pink, and silver. So we're going to add a few of those. You can add as much as you would like. I love to add glitter to this type of slime just because it makes it look super pretty and you can see through it when you're done making it. Next, you're going to want to stir that all up. And as you're stirring it, it should stick to the size of your bowl. And if it doesn't, it should, and it probably will. So you're going to want to stir that very well so that all the glitter gets all everywhere. If you're not using glitter, this step doesn't apply to you. Next, you're going to want to add in your baking soda. Not your baking soda, your Nickelodeon slime solution. I'm using baking soda because I don't have that. But usually you will want to use the Nickelodeon slime solution so that it's clear. Mine will not be clear anymore because I used this. Just a tip. Then you're going to want to stir your Nickelodeon slime solution in. You want to do at least 3 drops in the beginning, and that's all you should really need. If you need like 2 more, that's okay. Depends on how big your slime is. Mine has become very not clear now, and that's one because of air bubbles and mainly because of this. Air bubbles make it white. We will talk about that at the end when your slime is very, very white. Then you're going to want to add this until your slime becomes consistent. I like to add a lot in the beginning just because you're going to need more than that. I promise. So as you're adding that, you're going to want to stir that as you go. And it should start to stop sticking to the walls, and it should become very stretchy and almost clumpy, and not gooey. Well, it's supposed to be gooey because it's slime, but it's supposed to be a little less wet, if that makes sense. And it should stick to your spoon. That's why you don't use the plastic one, because it'll actually stick to the inside of it and then clump onto it, and it'll be horrible. So there's my slime. I thought I was going to have to add maybe a little more activator, but right now, I think this should be enough. This part is the messy part. And this is the part that is very hard, and why I love making clear slime, just because it's so messy and so fun. So, what you're going to want to do is take your slime and start playing with it with your hands. My slime is white, very, very white right now, and almost looks like silvery, and that is okay. You're going to want to knead it like stretch it and kind of like touch it with your hands, it's supposed to stick to your hands. Also, if it really does stick to your hands, this does not hurt your hands, like it doesn't make them burn or anything. So I would suggest maybe putting a little on your hands. It's okay. It won't do anything to them. It'll just make it so that the slime doesn't stick to your hands as much. And it'll go into the slime. Right now it looks super white and super weird. But I made a slime about a week ago, but I just played with it a little bit just to make this example. But the air bubbles in this one are very, very, well, they're not as big, but they're still big. So I made that slime about a week ago, so maybe wait about 5 more days if you make it, well, you're going to want to wait so how can I explain this? When you make the slime, you're going to want to wait a week until it becomes super clear and super silvery and super beautiful. Once it is silver like that, that's when you can play with your slime again. But just to let you know, once you play with your slime ever with a clear slime, it'll become white when you're done with it. So if you don't want it to be white, maybe don't play with it for a very long time. Just have it for decoration. But I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And if you want to store this and never get rid of it, like me, you may put it in a container. I have this big container that I'm not going to put this one in, but you should put it in a container just so that it can wait a week in there and not dry out. Also, you might see some glue on your spoon. Rub your slime on the spoon. All the glue will go onto the slime. It'll just still be not as sticky and still be okay. I hope you liked this. Maybe if you get good at it, you can make your own slime business. Bye now!